Today I effed up by accidentally turning myself in for murder.
Murder.
There's been a murder in this room. Who done it? Who done it? Okay.
OP.
How do you accidentally do that?
Your wife acting up, and then you're like, I want the estate to myself, and the butler's conveniently around the corner.
Right.
Push her down the stairs. Right, dead, and then you blame it on the butler. Right, your whole family comes, and they're like, "What the hell happened?" And you're like, "Well, the butler did it." And the butler's like, I did no such thing. Mrs. Theodore was my love and my darling, and we had a secret affair for 43 years. And then you're mad. You kill the butler.
Ooh.
The
Wow,
butler's
double.
dead. Down the stairs. The body of the
Right.
of your wife isn't even gone.
It's-
Butler
wow.
dead next to
On top of
the
her.
wife.
Yep.
Now suspicion's mounting.
Wow.
Your family's like, okay, you must be the killer. The butler, your wife, you're done. You throw yourself down the stairs.
Wow.
3 for 3. Stairs 3. People 0.
And then you turn yourself in dead.
Turn yourself in. Dead. Ghost.
See, I was
As a
thinking
ghost.
he thought he was going to McDonald's, and he said, I want a burger. But he actually drove to the police station and said, I did a murder. Oh, rats, not again.
No. My dyslexia strikes once more.
I thought police said McDonald's.
This happened a few years ago. I was driving a quiet residential neighborhood late at night, trying to get to a friend's house.
Okay.
Everyone on the streets had their garbage and recycling bins out, and one was knocked over with everything spilling out. I tried to dodge it, but I felt my car go over a bump. As I looked in the rearview mirror, I see something that looks like an animal. I immediately stop, and as soon as I open the door, I am hit by the smell of a skunk.
Oh, God.
Dude, skunk smells no good.
Have you smelled skunk before?
Have you not?
No.
Do they not? Do they have skunks in Florida?
Oh, I don't know if they do or don't, but I've just evaded. I've evaded.
Well, I've definitely, I mean, a dozen times maybe.
Wow.
Skunk.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Although, all right, maybe I'm rewriting some history right now because,
Revisionist history.
like my parents, whenever they would smell skunk stuff, they're like, oh wow, there's a skunk in the area again. But what if it was just weed, like some really skunk weed?
And because you have to talk in code, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say to your kid, like, there's some marijuana. Well, I guess weed you could kind of get away with, but.
Yeah, I mean, but my parents didn't want me to know what weed. I was sheltered. They don't want me to know what weed is.
Yeah. Some skunk.
Yeah, some skunk. Like, how many times was it actually a skunk, and how many times was it weed?
Dude.
Now, now I don't know.
Time to go back into the timeline, and
Yeah.
we're going to scope all of this out.
Damn.
This
okay.
whole whiteboard is going to be filled.
I'm just coming to that realization now. Okay, all right. Anyway.
While Sam reevaluates his entire childhood, he's going to tell you the story.
Yeah. All right. I immediately stop, and as soon as I open the door, I am hit by the smell of a skunk. Once I confirm it's dead, I get back in my car and start freaking out. I've never hit anything before, and the idea that I just killed something in cold blood hits me hard. I call my friend to tell him I'll be a little bit late, and as soon as he picks up, I start bawling my eyes out. I try to tell him what happened as best I can while crying. My friend asks if I want him to call someone, and I say yes. I'm thinking he means the city or whoever you call to report roadkill. I tell him exactly where I am, and he tells me to stay put, and he'll call me right back.
Oh, no. This guy is overreacting. He just ran over a skunk. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. You don't need to call anyone,
God,
bro.
he's just bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Less than 10 minutes go by, and I hear sirens. Shortly after, police pull in behind me. Ambulance and fire arrive shortly after. Now it's close to 1 a.m., and people are starting to come out of their houses, and the street is packed. Police officers are telling me to roll down my windows and look around my car. Paramedics and firefighters are doing the same thing. Bear in mind the horrendous smell they're all dealing with. They get to my window, and I'm still crying but extremely confused, so I start to tell them what happened, and they keep asking, "Where is he?
Where's the skunk?
Where's the body?"
Pepe Le Pew.
I get out and point to the skunk, and then all hell breaks loose.
Oh, God.
They start yelling at me, asking if I'm pranking them, and telling me I committed a crime. Between their disparagement, I realized that they were responding to a homicide.
You're telling me it wasn't like the president's skunk that he just imagined, like the CA comes like, you have killed the president's secret skunk. You are
I'm
now.
imagining it's like, you know, like how a turkey gets pardoned by the government? Like a skunk gets pardoned by the government, and she just killed the pardoned skunk.
Dude,
you can't kill a pardoned skunk.
Nope.
Between their disparagements, I realized they were responding to a homicide. I called my friend and realized that he thought I killed someone. And so he goes and instantly calls the police. Like, he doesn't even, like, confirm to check.
Dude.
He's just like, yo, my friend just killed someone. Pick her up.
Wow.
Arrest her. Some friend.
Dang.
Some friend, bro.
For real. Just turn it. Snitches get stitches, okay?
In my distressed state, all he could make out was, oh, my God, I hit him. He's dead. Oh, my God. And lots of crying and swearing. The mix-up had to be explained to everyone around, including the neighbors that came outside. Police were pissed off and gave me a very long lecture, but ultimately decided not to charge me. The kicker, one of the neighbors heard the story and gave me an odd look and said the skunk's been there a few hours. They already left a message about it. The bump was from the spilled recycling. The police get mad again and eventually yelled me to leave. So she didn't even kill a skunk.
Wow.
All in all, it was a valuable learning experience to text when I'm crying instead of calling.
You just can't. You can't overreact. That I don't know. I'm sorry, but
It's a skunk,
It's a
bro.
skunk. It's a
But
skunk.
also the friend.
dude. Honestly,
The
yeah.
friend.
What is
the friend? I think the friend has it out for OP, like to call the police and say, "Yeah, my friend just murdered someone," like without asking any
If
context.
I called you in that like same fashion, like what would you do? Would you call the police on me?
I would ask, like, what's actually going
Yeah.
on,
What happened? Who is the person?
and what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Also, it's like I just killed. Like it sounded. That the friend I said like, oh, he's dead. He's dead. It's like, who's dead? Like, what can you make out? Like, what's the
ask
situation?
Me, give me more context,
It's
right?
like, he's dead. Police.
Yeah, like I would ask you like what you wanted to do, and then like also it's reported as a homicide. It's not even like a hit and run or like a manslaughter. Like the friend is like, yo, my friend just murdered someone. Not even like it was an accident. Like that friend has it out for you, bro.
I wonder if maybe it was a game of telephone where it's like the person that killed the skunk told him, and it's like, oh, he hit someone or something, and then that person goes and calls the police, and they're like, oh, he killed someone.
Yeah.
And then they came out with but honestly,
Murder.
yeah, you're right. The friend is suspicious.
Friend is suspicious. Friend does not have your best intentions at heart.
Leave him.
Leave him.
Mommy thinks I talk like a little baby. Shut
Wow.
up, OP.
That was so good. What a strong Jesus.
He wasn't ready for it, ladies and gentlemen. It gets really irritating and embarrassing sometimes, and I just don't know what to do about this.
What is the thing?
Just the other day, I was at lunch with my family for my grandpa's birthday. Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Thanks, Grandpa. Another year on this earth is a win.
Thanks, Sonny. I was telling my grandparents that my brother and I were going out of town with my dad for the night. My parents are divorced. When my mom randomly chimes in, you can tell them who you're going with. You can say you're going with your dad. I was like, I literally just said my dad that I was going with him. And my grandpa agreed with me.
What?
Because this happens often, I assume she thinks that I'm incompetent in speaking. It's embarrassing. It feels like she thinks I'm 5 years old when she talks to me like that.
Yo, dude, my mom does this sometimes.
Really?
She'll be like, make sure you like I'm about to thank someone for something, and it's like, Sam, make sure you thank like so and so for whatever. And I'm like, bro, I was about to do this, but now you're making me look like a little cuckbag.
I've lived a quarter century, mother. I understand the rules of engagement. My brother and I always say thank you whenever someone else pays for us, gives us gifts, etc. If someone pays for our food, usually we say thank you after we go outside of the restaurant and are saying our goodbyes.
Exactly, Mom.
This is just a subtle at Sam's mom.
Bro, this is so triggering. This is like,
as we're still sitting at the table but about to leave, my mom says to my brother and I, say, thank you, Grandma.
bro, my mom does this all the time. This happens so much to me, bro. It's the most annoying thing ever.
Dude, Sam is triggered over here,
I'm
guys.
so triggered. My mom does this all the time.
My brother and I just look at her like, huh? She does this all the time in front of whoever. In front of whoever it is. She'll
Did I
literally
write this post?
Yeah. Sam actually wrote this post
Yeah.
secretly. Did you say thank you? Say thank you, etc., etc. When I always say thank you.
Yeah, mom.
But it's like she thinks I can't function on my own, or I'm just not saying thank you when she wants me to.
Dude, I'm so, like, this is literally like
Just having a
I'm
physical
like,
reaction.
Yeah,
right now.
bro, this happens so much to me. It's so annoying.
Sometimes I'll say thank you when she's not around, but she assumes I didn't say it.
Yeah.
She also says certain words like, "Do you have to use the potty?"
My mom doesn't do that.
It's always so embarrassing. Facepalm emoji. Anyone relate to us? Do you know what to do or what the reasoning might be?
Yeah, I did. I so relate. I so relate to this. Not the potty thing as much, but the like say thank you. It's like, I think like what happens is your parents get used to being like, hey, like you should say thank you, like encouraging you to make sure that you're following the social contracts that maybe are hidden from the view of
As a child, you're not
child.
fully thinking.
Yeah,
about it.
but like I don't think she's gotten out of that state, and she like, and my dad does this too. Both my parents do this, bro, and it's so shitty because it makes you look like an idiot
Yeah.
or like it's like an unthankful bastard. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, you're not thanking them fast enough. And like I feel like I feel like it's like a Russian, or not a Russian roulette, like I feel like it's like an old Western movie where we're like me and my parents are dueling for who will say thank you first. Yeah, and like I'm like about to draw and say thank you, and then my dad's like, thank you, say thank you, and then I'm fucking deceased.